Hey guys, Bob here with Heads East Tails West. Today we're going to change the fog lights on a 2022 Thor Sequence 20L. Now it is on a 21 Promaster chassis. I did the headlights the other day and I forgot to film it, so I'm going to kind of go over it and let you see roughly what it is. Alright, let's swing the camera around here. Our first thing, of course, you got to do is open up the hood. Here's your right side headlight, which is your passenger side. You have two screws here, which are a Phillips head, and that will let you remove this top panel. You have one Phillips head screw here, and that will let you remove this bottom panel. Now, I'm not going to do it today. There's plenty of videos out there on it. But basically on this, you kind of just lift it up, and there are two little pins right here underneath. Once they pop, this just folds up because there's a tab underneath of here, and you just lift it up this way and then it'll pull right out. I will say the bottom piece is a little tricky. You take your Phillips head screw out, then I use a little plastic pro bar, trim piece pro bar, and you go to this back side, and there are two pins inside here, and then there's another little, it's not really a pin, it's a little plastic arm kind of right here and right here. And I found a trick on it. Well, on this one actually I snapped one of them, but if you pull it out from both sides, from here and here, and kind of move it one way and one will pop off, and then move it the other way and the other one will pop off, and you won't break it, which I did on the left side, which is the driver's side, and had no issues with it. Now today we're going to do the fog lights, and I'm changing them to amber because I looked up some information and, you know, what people and experts are saying. Now, I'm not a light bulb expert, but they recommend an amber light for the fog lights, which are down there, that it reflects less during fog, so you get a better view. Now on this chassis, you have an access panel right there. All it is a Phillips head screwdriver. Now the driver's side, you don't need to remove it because you can get underneath. We walk around here to the passenger side, and we'll actually get down here underneath of it and see, because some of these have a panel. Yep, you see this little panel right here? You could remove that if you want. The easiest thing to do is start up the car, turn the wheel, take the little panel off, you know, the one by the tire, reach in, all the bulbs just twist in, twist out, and change it that way. Excuse me. That way you don't have to pull this panel off. But alright, I'm gonna come back in a few minutes and we'll show you me doing them. Thanks a lot. Hold tight. Alright, well, here I am underneath the coach, and we're gonna move the camera up here, and right there is the bulb on the driver's side. And if you look right there, that's the back of the panel that you can take off if you want, but this is just so much easier. And basically you just reach up here, twist it, and out comes the bulb. And then we're going to replace it with a new bulb and stick it right back in. So hang on a second. Alright, let's get you on the tripod here and it'll work a little easier. Alright, so here's your old bulb. And there's a little tab right here. You pull it and then wiggle it a little bit, and the old bulb just comes right off. And then here's your new LED bulb, and it only goes in one way because there's your little tab. You just push it in, you'll hear it click. And then you crawl back up underneath the here. And yep. There you go. You stick it in and you turn it down, and so I give it a little tug and it doesn't go anywhere. And that's the driver's side done. And now we're going to head over to the passenger side. Actually, before we go to the passenger side, let me go out here and pull out in front. Back up here a little ways. And you can see on the passenger side over here, you still have the old bulb. And over here you have the new amber LED bulb. So you can see the difference. And now we're going to get into, actually while I'm here, let me turn on the headlights and let you see what the LED bulbs look like. Actually, here's another little update I did a while back. There's an extra 12-volt port and 2 USB ports that I mounted in this panel right here. And then I've got the rear view camera mirror, and I put a 12-volt up there on right above the visor, so it powers up that camera, and I can put some other stuff up there too. There's a bunch of other mods I've done, but one of these days I'll make a video on it. So there are your LEDs right there in the low beam. And let's walk back around here and we'll go high beam. And there's your LEDs and the high beams. You don't have to change your blinker or your running daylights, running lights. If you want, you can, but you don't need to. And then you see your fog lights cut off. Alright, so I'm going to cut the lights off, I'm going to cut the vehicle off, and then we'll get to doing the passenger side. We'll get around here and I'll get my handy dandy little, oh, well hang on, I got to start the car back up because I got to turn the wheel. So I'll be back with you in just a second. Alright, hopefully I got the camera aimed the right way. Move it over here where I think you can see it pretty good. And here's your little panel right here. It's a Phillips head screw, which I love this little screwdriver. It's got Torx bits, square bits, flat Phillips, all kinds of stuff. So basically we just get the screwdriver on the screw. Swing it out and put it down where you're not going to lose it. The panel just folds down and lifts right up. It has two little brackets here that'll go in these little grooves when you put it back on. You reach in, twist it, and there's your old one. You pull the tab up and wiggle it a little bit and the bulb comes right out. You take your new bulb and find the wire that just went flying back in there somewhere. Yep, there it is. Again, you have a pin right there, so it can only go back in one way. Push it in till you hear it click. Then you find the hole that it goes in. Stick it in there. Get it into where it turns. Oh, didn't turn that time. And then you just replace the panel and put the screw back in and check it before you finished. And that's it. I hope this helped you guys. I'm gonna do some more videos. I'm trying to get this YouTube channel going. So hopefully this will help you, and if you have any questions, just leave it in the comments. And try to subscribe too. That's heads east, tails west. Thanks guys, bye.